Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Trickett, and yes guys, this is another amazing edition, guys, of Wake Up with Trickett, and I hope everybody is doing exceptionally well on this Throw It Away Thursday. If you're new and coming across my channel, my name is Trickett, and this is Wake Up with Trickett, where we think outside the box, because there's no way that we know everything and we have been taught everything, and there's always something to learn that will be beneficial to you and to myself. So with that being said, welcome. I hope you don't stay for a short time, but for a long time. If you like the way I roll, don't be afraid to hit that subscription button, and this way you can just stay, in touch with what I'm putting out, because I'm always putting out some love and light. And you will also witness some gifts, spiritual gifts, that I have. And I don't mind sharing with the world. So, once again, welcome. If you are my new subscribers, hey guys, thank you for hanging out with me. And hopefully it will not be for a short time, but for a long time as well. And you already know we're all learning and growing together here, right? So let's just keep that going in that right direction. And my OGs, my A1s from day ones, I love loyalty, and you've been with me from day one, and here we are now. And we have been through all kinds of stuff. Sickness, laws of attraction, teachings, weight loss. We have been through a journey. It's been a journey, hasn't it? Let's just take a big breath on that. Yeah, one more. Feel that sun just come down and hit my face. I'm like one big crystal charging right now in the sun. That's why I'm sitting in my car, because I get tired of all these little ants and everything else that's in nature. I get it. But I get tired of that junk landing on me, flies, gnats, whatever they are. You know what I mean? I'm here in the South, so I don't know what all this stuff is. But I'm good with it. So I'm in the car with the sunroof open and I'm not parked under my carport, so I can charge like a crystal. and stay balanced, stay grounded. Let's just jump right into this, guys. What's up? What am I going to talk about today? Kind of just freestyling this, guys. Whatever comes out, comes out. But I always freestyle it. So whatever just on my mind and what's part of my heart, that's what I talk about. One thing I want to mention is all the spying that people do. Wow, man. And the excuses they make to spy. They spy on you. Then they want to study you. like you're a science project. Let me study her. Let me study him. What do you do with that, right? People are just who they are. That's why I make sure I'm not who they are. I work overtime never to be in their energy. Absolutely. And I'm powerful enough to keep every single one of them out of mine. There's no way you can be a powerful person, authentic, with raw power, and you're spying. You just canceled yourself out right there. So, it's a lot of spying energy. And then, you got that other weirdo energy too, where people are secretly in competition with you. They're not speaking to you, no nothing. but somehow they're competing with you. In their weirdo mind, they're in secret competition, man. There are some strange, deranged, lunatic acting people out there. Thank God for my spiritual gifts, that I can see them before they come. Thank God that I can read their energy and they can't hide it. No matter how much they try to study me, no matter how much they try to figure out who I can send in, how we're going to... Yeah, I have people working overtime, as they should, and they'll still get nowhere. They'll still have to come correct. They'll still have to revert to the regular old tactics that were used way back in the day, when you just approach a person with respect, truth and clarity, with honesty, and then you just lay out on the line whatever it is that you want that individual to know. And then you are man enough or woman enough to accept whatever the response is, as long as it's not there to hurt you, take from you, deceive you, rob you, take advantage of you. And then that's just growing pains. You live with it, and you move on. And you live to see another day. Period, point blank on that. It is not that difficult. We have so many smart people that do things in ways that I would never operate in their energy. That just would weaken me. I just, no. But they all have excuses. Don't think. I mean, don't a liar have an excuse? Doesn't a thief have an excuse why they steal? Don't the cheater have an excuse? So everybody will have an excuse. But is it valid? In most cases, no. Now, could there be some exceptions to the rules? Yeah. Of course. Where I understand, absolutely. But in majority of cases, no, it's just weirdo energy. It's just people flexing that, hey, I'm weird, and they're just flexing their weirdo side. So you got people in secret competition. You have people secretly spying. There's a lot of secrets. And, you know, you have a lot of fear energy out there. I talked about this the other day. You got a lot of people and a lot of, wow, that seat got hot. We had a lot of people in that fear energy, to where they're scared to do this. They're scared to speak. You know how many people are scared to approach me? Fearful. And it's not because, you know, they feel that I'm a bad person. They know I'm not. But they know I'm spiritually gifted, so they know they can't BS me. And then they might be hiding things. For the most part, they don't want me to tap in and be able to see what they're hiding. So therefore, they're fearful. Therefore, they do everything in secret. Therefore, they hide behind a mask. You know? And for the people that I telepath communicate with, I'm cutting all that off as of today. The telepath communication has been cut. Period. I've spoiled people enough already. I've allowed them to entertain a quality of life that they couldn't get from nobody else out there on the planet. And if they could, I wouldn't know, because they're always in my energy. So out of the 8 billion people, they you know, they want to focus on me for whatever reason. And I've entertained it because, you know, I don't mind trying to help someone that may be shy, if that's what you want to call it. That's a low vibrational spirit. They need to get some help and get boldness. They need to find a yellow brick road along with Dorothy and the Cowardly Lion, and go find some courage. Yeah, I'm cutting all that telepath communication off. If I use my telepathic gifts, it'll be to benefit me, or unless I have an emergency case that I feel when hearing it that it is valid of me to use my telepath communication gifts to tap into someone's subconscious and then have a conversation with them because they can't say no. This is different from my mediumship readers who I love very much. But they tap in to pull information. They might tap in, if they're not in the upright, to like spy or try to see. And the only way they can spy is to like try to see what your Nakasha records are, see what you have coming, or things of that nature. But the people I know, they're in the upright, so it's all good. But I'm saying, you always have good and bad in everything. You can use a butter knife to cut butter, or you can use a butter knife to stab someone, unfortunately, and cause bodily harm. So you could even take something good to use it for bad, unfortunately. And with people free will, sometimes they don't always make the right decision. So there it is there. So they can tap in and, is she dating someone? And then yes, I can see that she's with someone or something. I could take it way further than that. I can tap into the person that's trying to tap into me, because nobody can touch me without me instantly being able to know someone's trying to violate my energy. And why I keep staying on top of the game is because all I do is instantly jump into that person's mind. And they don't even know it unless I call them. And then we're telepathic communicating. But other than that, I just bypass them because I don't expect them to tell the truth if they're already trying to tap into me without my permission. So I just tap into them and get the tea on everything. We sit down and have a conversation while they're trying to do woo-woo. Their subconscious is speaking to me. Yeah, we're going to try to send somebody in. Yeah, this person's spying on you. Yeah, there's government agencies or there's law enforcement that's watching you. Oh, okay. And I'm not doing nothing illegal or wrong, so, hey, everyone's welcome. All you're going to do is learn. So, I have nothing to hide. So, yeah, that's all I do. And they don't have that authority to do that back. They don't have that gift. It has not been gifted to them to be able to do that. They haven't even heard of anybody that can do that. So they're learning from me. They're studying me. They're like, what is he going to do next? And let's see if we can do it. And if not us, let's see if we can find somebody else that can duplicate it. And then you got all the doppelgangers, right? All the people that want to be you because they're unhappy with themselves. I mean, we're all going through a lot of this on a lot of different levels, right? All of us that work in the upright. It's just weird energies. Like people's childhoods have just been destroyed. And this is why I'm so big on protecting my energy as well as my bloodline, which so many people just have destroyed. And then they've never done the shadow work. And there hasn't been anyone in their family that's been a catalyst to right the wrongs. So every generation, it just keeps getting passed on. That weirdo energy, it just keeps getting passed to the next generation, to the, oh, I love my car, I love my child, I love my daughter, I love my son, but I didn't do the shadow work, so they're gonna inherit, because I love them so much, they're going to inherit my negative traits. Now, could it have been avoided? Yeah, all I had to do was do the work. But, I just love my kids so much. And I'm not saying you don't have some type of love, but it's not 100. Because when it's 100, you'll do whatever it takes. So we have a lot of sayings, a lot of cliches. a mother's love and and a father's love, or whatever the case may be that's out there, right? But obviously life has shown us that those are cliche sayings for the most part, because people just pass that junk right on to that little infant baby that they just had, and they're saying it's so precious, while at the same time they're just still living so toxic. Go figure. Whew. I'll tell you what, it makes staying single really, really easy to do, because you're just like, I'm not trying to deal with this. I'm not going to deal with this. Where you can lie to the average guy, well, go to the average guy. That way you guys can play your average games of low vibrational and just keep that negative, toxic relationship just spreading out throughout your lives. And if you have kids, just keep passing it down, like if that's a gift, like if that's the thing to do. And I'm just not going to partake in it at all. I'm just not. So, what else is there? As you know, it's karmic season. Let me back up. I'm starting to sweat. I think this Energizer bunny is charged up. Let me back up here. Oh, wow. That felt so much better. Let me run the AC for a minute. Okay. Oh, feels good. And so, let me see, where was I at? Man, that air feels good. And I know I got the sunroof open, but the air feels good. So anyways, guys, I'm just not going to participate in that type of energy, because it's just not my energy. It's just not how I roll, and I'm not going to compromise myself or my family for anyone. There's no one that important. Oh yeah, so thank you, Spirit. So it's karmic season. What does that mean? It's Judgment Day for all these people that were trying to do trickery, beat you out of your stuff, whatever they did on whatever level they did, and whoever helped them. It's Judgment Day for all of them. I mean, they put themselves in a really bad situation due to their, greed, lust, envy, and jealousy, those 4 devilish traits. And now they're scrambling and running. The same people that was trying to destroy you are the same people praying. Go figure, right? Like if God did not see them do all that crazy stuff they were doing to you, lying, trying to have you murdered, stealing, and now they're like, Lord, please help us. Man, that has to be the biggest joke. That is psychotic all by itself. I mean, that's just some woo, woo, woo. That's some real craziness there. So, but I mean, it's just the world we live in, and it is what it is, but I still have hope for the planet that we're on, even though it seems like there's so many people that are out of alignment. So yeah, the car will still drive to work or wherever you want it to get to, but it's not driving smooth because it's not 222. It's not balance. There's no harmony to it, but it's driving out of alignment. So it's but it still gets you where you got to go. And some people have been driving out of alignment for so long that bump, 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 it's just normal for them now. So new people that get in your car, they're like, dude, what's wrong with your car? It's nothing, man. It's been like that for a while. And that's them. They've just been like that for a while. And hopefully they'll change. I believe that they will change. Not all, but I have enough hope and belief that some of them will change, and enough of them that they can make a difference in their lives. And when they make a difference in their lives, and then they'll be able to make a difference in somebody else's life. And then, and we just, one by one, change the planet, raise the vibration. Because when your vibration is higher, you don't do this karmic stuff. You're not trying to figure out how to plot, steal, and scheme. You're not living in a toxic relationship. You're not like, you got people out there that are like, you might have been dating someone, you might even been married to someone years ago, or dating someone years ago, and you're no longer with the person. You could care less what they do because they're toxic, they're filthy, you know what I mean? You wouldn't even touch them with a 10-foot pole. Literally, you would like push them away with a long pole, like, get away from me. And then you got other people that are like, I slept with your ex. And you're like, and what are you talking about? Like, I have no ex. If you're an ex, that means you're a non and void. So what are you talking about? And they'll think that they actually came up on something. Yeah, they did. Them incurable diseases. Where do you find these people at, right? God grief. I mean, they actually take the time. And this is why they can never be powerful, because this is how they use their energy. They're like, I'm going to use my time and whatever resource I have to do some toxic stuff. And then they wonder why they can never be at that elevated level that they admire when they see you or when they see me, It's just crazy how people think, and they find it perfectly okay to operate in that toxic, deranged, negative energy. It's just crazy. That's why I call them clowns, because all it is entertainment at this point. You're entertaining me. You're not powerful enough to stop me. You can't get through my army of protection. You're not spiritually ranked. You didn't even know anything about that. I have brought that to the table to help out a lot of people. They didn't even know nothing about being spiritually ranked. Spiritually ranked, what's that? I just thought we can attack anybody. I just thought, it's been working on everybody else. But they were regular people, so they didn't know that when you start dealing with earth angels, and everybody's even ranked different, even with those titles, star seeds and things of that nature. But these are people God has set in place, gave spiritual gifts to, spiritual insight, spiritual wisdom to help others, to raise the vibration of the planet. You got bozos out here that are like, man, I'm gonna destroy them. Okay, genius. And then when they get caught up, they're calling on God, please help me. And these are the same people that was calling on the devil. So they're just confused. If I'm not getting caught, I'm calling on the devil and all the negative entities. If I think I'm getting caught, or if I got caught up, then I'm calling on God to help me. You can tell it's just a game to them, and you can tell that, they have multiple personalities. And most definitely they're operating in the I. What benefits to me, myself, and I. And they think they can fool God. It's just crazy. It's crazy. They think that they can get around a wall of angelic protection. I've always said, what spell you cast on them? Never got an answer back yet. So guys, it's karma season. And for us, and others that have done right, not perfect, but have done right. And then it's good karma, because there's good karma and bad karma. So there's good karma for us and there's bad karma for them. There's court cases, jail time, sickness, and them exiting here. And there's high elevation and promotion and great opportunities awaits for us who did right. And that's just Spirit, God Almighty, blessing you. So it is what it is. So guys, that's about it. Just wanted to get on here, just hanging out this morning, just going over a few things in my mind. The higher you go, the smaller your circle gets with the people that you associate with, because you just start to lose things in common real quick. They're more 3D-ish and you're just on a whole nother spiritual level. So what you're speaking about, they're not speaking about. What you're watching, 9 times out of 10, you're not watching. And what they want to get into, 9 times out of 10, you don't want to get into. And it's just part of the game. That's why they say, you'll meet your soul tribe. What is that? People like-minded like you. Just like they find people like-minded like them, they can go outside and look left, right, and do a whole 360 and find people like them, because they're in abundance, but you can't do that. You look to the left and the right and nothing moves you. You do a whole 360 and you go back inside like, still ain't nothing there. It's almost like the story in the Bible of Noah's Ark, and how they would send the dove out, and if the dove came back, that means there was no dry land. That's pretty much how it is for us, right? We go out, we're like, where's like-minded people? And we see nothing but disappointment, and then we just come back inside like, nope, still not dry land. Find a way to smile about it at the end of the day, right? So anyway, guys, that's about it. I said a fly got in, but I did have the sunroof open, so it is what it is. Just don't land on me. But anyway, guys, that's about it. My name is Trickett. This is Wake Up with Trickett. I hope this helps somebody out there. And if it did, I hope you'll pass it on so you can help someone else too. If you like my messages, hit the like button. Doesn't cost you anything. But if you're all bottled up and you just want to ear hustle and watch and listen and not support, and then you're more than welcome to do that too. I mean, either way, I'm going to stay a boss regardless. But the old saying, if you don't ask, they don't know. So if you notice in all of my reads, I don't even mention that. But I said, you know what? We're always learning, right? We're always growing, right? So I said, let me mention it. Let me throw it out there. And then whatever they decide to do is what they decide to do. Either way, I'm going to continue to strive to be a better version of me, and then teach someone else to be a better version of them. And with that being said, deuces, peace, write your name in the stars, and until next time, guys, I'm out.